Okay, let's start our new topic. Today, our discussion topic is about to describe a piece of good advice that you gave to someone. Okay, you should say who you give the advice to, what the advice was, and why you gave the advice, and explain how she followed your advice. Okay, let's start. Actually, a wise man give many advices to others according to situation. Uh, I also give advices to my some friends according to their work and their problems. But the most one that I think it was a very successful advice in my life for my friend is was about their study plan. As I remember that when he was in grade 10th, he is my class fellow. He was my class fellow, and his name was Ali. uh, After the 10th class, he decided to cut off from study, and he started to work with his father. Uh, One day, I visit his home. I visited his home when I was, and I visited his home. I told him about the importance of education, and asked him that his father can manage the expense of your study. And I also discussed with his friend, with his father. His father realized that he is not interested that he left the study, so in which his father has no any wish to cut off from the study. So I asked to my friend to continue his study, and after that, on a high grade they can get a government job of a high rank. So after this advice, he again started his study with me in grade 12, 11 and 12th. So I think this advice was very impressive for me, and for his, because he understand my this advice. And as you know, I gave him advice due to his uh, uh, and due to his cutoff from study, he dropped out study. So that's why. And she also followed my advice, because I gave him my right advice, and he know about the importance of study. So that's why he again started. He continued his study uh, in next grade. Well, I am a kind of person who does not like to advise people a lot, because I believe that in today world everyone wants to do things in their own way. They are hardly prepared to advice given to them. In fact, I only give advice to people if they ask me for it. Otherwise, refrain from giving it for free. Today I would like to talk about a time when I advised one of my friends about what career option is best for him. I remember it was almost 2 years back. My friend Alok had just completed his secondary education, and he was really confused about what subjects he should choose so that he can have a bright future ahead. Part of his dilemma was deciding between commerce and arts subjects, because he was really good at arts and literature, but then he also wanted to run his own business in the future. He was having a very hard time in deciding what was best for him, so he approached me for my recommendation, as he knew that I had done a lot of research on the same. But before giving any advice, I asked him to create a list of pros and cons for both options and think hard about what he was more passionate about. He said that he liked arts a lot, but at the same time, he wanted to earn a lot of money so that he could travel the world. I then explained to him that all the famous people in the world have one thing in common, that they truly followed their passion. I also told him that if he could become the best in his field, then the money would follow automatically and he would be able to fulfill his travel dreams. Finally, after careful deliberation, he followed my advice and now he has recently completed his higher education and he always thanks me for helping him to make the right choice.